President Donald Trump and his inability to keep his filthy lips off of women without their consent is the topic of this discussion, and how this evidence may prove that he is worse than what you really think. You've probably heard about the leaked videos or saw them personally because there are so many out there. However, we need to get some fresh eyes on these videos, and I'm going to tell you why all of this matters at the end, so you want to stick around for that. For now, I'm going to build my case and provide you with the evidence, which is pretty bad if I might add. And you know what type of evidence is the best evidence? Self-incriminating evidence. So we're going to look at some of that first.
I gotta use some Tic Tacs just in case I start kissing her. You know, I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. You just kiss. I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the you can do anything.
Now there you go. You heard it out of his own mouth. He just can't stop kissing beautiful women. Now, with all the AI videos out there, you would have thought that maybe he would have tried to blame it on AI to get out of this. But nope, he didn't blame AI. He admitted to it. However, he tried to soften the blow by saying this. This was locker room banter, a private conversation that took place many years ago. Wow. Despicable. That's how you try to get out of this? Since he personally told us how he rolls and how he likes to get down, next, it's only right to see this in the flesh. Watch him try to kiss this girl during a Turning Point event here. She rejects him. That's rejection number one. Now let's watch another video for rejection number two. Swimmer Riley Gaines at a CPAC event. She shut that man down quick. I feel like she came prepared, like she practiced in advance because she knew what she was getting herself into. But not everybody makes it away from a predator. Listen to what this married talk show host says about her encounter with this kissing monster and this awkward interview with him.
So who are your friends and who are your enemies?
Well, I've learned a lot, I have to tell you. I mean, part of the book, I'm going to be writing a book. I don't know why I'm even on the show, except we want to get you good ratings. I said to Faith, we're going to get you some major ratings. And you're going to get big ratings.
Tell the rest of the story, though.
I know.
I saw you at the celebrity chef dinner here in New York.
And what a kiss.
You kissed me on the lips in front of the paparazzi, and I said, that'll cost you. I'm booking you on the show.
I know, that's good.
True story,
the
correct?
kiss was so good, and it was so open and nice. She is a fabulous woman. And I
so open and nice.
And her husband is a handsome devil. I'll tell you, he's a good guy. But I think he had his back turned at the time. But so we had a good time.
Bro straight up pushed his way on a married woman with her husband there when he turned his back. And don't be fooled by this show. Did you see the body language? She was uncomfortable. This reminds me of that video with Justin Bieber and Diddy when Justin Bieber was looking all uncomfortable. Y'all remember that?
Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But you never really got my number, so.
Correct. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
It's 5.
Ultimately, I think after watching all that, it's safe to say that this lady, Alva Johnson, who tried to sue Trump for kissing her without permission, was actually telling the truth.
President Trump is being sued by a woman who worked on his campaign. She says that he kissed her without consent before his August 2016 rally in Tampa. In the lawsuit filed today, the Washington Post reports that Alva Johnson also says she was paid less than her male and white colleagues. Johnson worked as the administrative field operations director for Trump's campaign team in Florida. Johnson told the Washington Post it happened in an RV and that she immediately felt violated because she wasn't expecting it or wanting it. This is
What do y'all think? Based on the evidence, do y'all think Alva Johnson was telling the truth? Let me know in the comment section, as well as let me know where y'all are watching from. I'm curious to know how far the truth of this video is reaching. By the way, as you may have noticed, this is a new channel, and I would be forever thankful if you help me reach my first 500 subscribers by subscribing to the channel and by hitting the like button so my best friend, the YouTube algorithm, could put this in front of more people so this could be exposed. Make sure you stick around to the end, and I'm going to show you one of the creepiest kisses by far that he has done. Before that, we have to listen to some more incriminating evidence from his own mouth. I promise it's going to get creepier.
Soon. Thursday night. You're going up the escalator? I'm going to be dating her in 10 years. Can you believe it? Okay.
Wow. What did that man just say? Not the best footage. However, if you match the comment with the little girls going up the escalator, it appears that that was who he was talking to. This makes me want to puke. We're not done yet, though. If you thought that was bad, listen to what he says about his own daughter when she is still a baby.
Host Robin Leach asked about their daughter Tiffany, who was then just a year old.
Now, Donna, what does Tiffany have of yours and what does Tiffany have of Marla's?
Well, I think that she's got a lot of Marla. She's really a beautiful baby, and she's got Marla's legs. We don't know whether or not she's got this part yet, but time will tell.
Daily Show.
Now, if you can watch that and tell me that he doesn't have mental issues, then I question your sanity. But hold up, that's still just the tip of the iceberg. It gets worse.
It would be really disappointing. Not really, but it would depend on what was inside the magazine. I don't think Ivanka would do that inside the magazine, although she does have a very nice figure. I've said that if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. You know?
Stop it! Oh, it's so weird.
Well, I was going to say sex, but I can't relate that.
For real, why would the thought of sex ever come to your mind when thinking about your own daughter and what you have in common with her? Trump defenders, where y'all at? Where you at, Trump defenders? Tell me in the comment section, how can you reconcile something like this? Follow-up question, what type of father would take pictures with his daughter like this? Or like this? Or like this? Or like this? Now, my daughter is 4 years old, and there are already certain ways that I will not let my daughter sit on me because it's just not acceptable, and I have to teach her this as she grows up. But hey, I guess it's okay if your name is Donald Trump. And just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's going to get worse.
You know who's one of the great beauties of the world, according to everybody, and I helped create her?
Who?
Ivanka. My daughter,
is.
Ivanka.
Yeah.
She's 6 feet tall. She's got the best body. Yeah, she's hot.
There we go. I don't know if your mind is made up, but mine is. That Epstein list, boy, yeah, we know why it hasn't been released. And if you're not convinced yet, I got a few more clips that I want to show. Speaking of show, does pageant show ring any bells? Miss Universe, Miss USA, Miss Teen USA, where girls alleged that he walked in while they were changing and inspected them?
He just came strolling right in. There was no second to put a robe on or any sort of clothing or anything. Some girls were topless, other girls were naked.
As Miss Arizona 2001, Tasha Dixon competed in the Miss USA pageant. Donald Trump owned the contest along with Miss Universe and Miss Teen USA for 19 years.
Our first introduction to him was when we were at the dress rehearsal and half naked changing into our bikinis. To have the owner come waltzing in when we're naked or half naked in a very physically vulnerable position, and then to have the pressure of the the people that work for him telling us to go fawn all over him, go walk up to him, talk to him.
And
well, that's hard to believe, huh? It's just allegation, right? Or at least it would be if he didn't self-incriminate himself and admit it.
Well, you could also say, as the owner of the pageant, it's your obligation to do that.
So you have done that. Now,
I'll tell you the funniest is that I'll go backstage before a show.
Yes.
And everyone's getting dressed and ready and everything else. And, no men are anywhere. And I'm allowed to go in because I'm the owner of the pageant, and therefore I'm inspecting it. I'm inspecting. I want to make sure that
like
everything is
doctor.
good.
You're there.
Yeah, the dress. Is everyone okay? They're standing there with no clothes. Is everybody okay? And you see these incredible looking women. And so I sort of get away with it.
Now, here's the moment you've been waiting for, and I feel like I need a drum roll for the creepiest kiss encounter yet. And this encounter was none other than him and Erica Kirk at Charlie Kirk's memorial. Now, if I didn't know his MO, I'd be thinking nothing of this. But when you know his MO, that changes everything. I think this dude is such a creep that he can't even control himself with the widow of a man who was just assassinated. He took the opportunity here to kiss her not one, not two, but 3 times and held her hand all awkwardly. And what's interesting to consider is Erica was one of his pageants previously. So would it be safe to assume that she even knows his MO and has possibly been a victim of his perverse behavior before? However, she still has chosen to hold on to her relationship with him, and I find that odd. You know what else I find odd? That Christians still support this man after knowing what a wicked man he is. It shows how far the church has turned away from wholly following God. In 2025, we are just like the children of Israel. We have mixed in idolatry with our faith in Yahweh. But God is calling his people to open their hearts, turn from their idols, stop putting your trust in politicians and political parties, and put your trust in God. Until the next video, subscribe, like, and share this with somebody. I'm out.